Wow, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that fish. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a very interesting video for you today. I don't know about you, but I have never heard or seen of a plus P 300 Blackout until now. This is the Spectre by Phantom Defense. It is 120 grain, 300 Blackout, Barnes TAC TX projectile in their NAS3 case. It's nickel alloy steel. It is going to be traveling about 2,400 feet per second out of a 12-inch barrel, and it is a plus P. Never seen that before out of a 300 Blackout. So Phantom Defense did send this to me for testing on the channel. Thank you, Phantom Defense. I've got 25 rounds to do what I want with. So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do it. I'm going to test some accuracy at about 30 yards. I would move this table back, but it's going to fall apart. I'm going to do a couple of shots on steel at about 80 yards just to test its little bit more distance. Some accuracy, and then of course we've got to put it through the gel. I got a new affiliate with Barnes. I'm really interested in this TAC TX projectile. It looks like a winner. So without further ado, let's test. Because people always ask the specifics of the weapon that we're using to test, I'm going to do a quick rundown. Dead Air Sandman S on the front, ballistic advantage, 10.5 inch, 300 Blackout, 1 in 7 twist, superlative arms, adjustable gas block, aero precision furniture, random upper and lower parts, ballistic advantage bolt carrier, Vortex Huey, the UH1 Gen 1, CMC, 3.5 pound trigger, dye-free Co grip. It's a 12-degree grip. If you have not seen dye-free Co grip, it really is a fantastic grip. The texture is amazing. And then we've got a Geisley buffer, and then an H2 Super 42 buffer system from Geisley as well. And then stupid pistol brace. So that's the rifle we're going to be using to test. Now it's time to shoot. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It's just getting ready to film, and we've got a fan. We've got a spectator. He was on one of the steel just a minute ago. He just flew down. I'm glad he flew away. But anyway, target time. We're ready to go. Eyes and Ears by Shell Shock Protection. Really like them. Check them out. We're gonna put. I've got 12 rounds loaded up. We're gonna do 4 groups of 3. And see how it goes. Normally I put the speeds up on the right side, but we're gonna do the groupings. I've got my cell phone down there recording, so you're gonna see that over here now. Normally I have the speed, but the GoPro died, so I gotta charge it before we do the gel test. So you're gonna have to do without seeing the speeds. And yeah. Well, the bird didn't move. That was a really good grouping. I can see it okay. This is only a 1X, but if the other 2 groups are just the same, I think we'll skip the last one and shoot at distance and see how that goes. Save a few rounds. Again, fantastic round. Alright, we'll just do this last grouping. From what I can see through the 1X at 30 yards, really good groupings. There was one shot which I pushed to the right, that was number 7. But the speeds, low of 22.52, a high of 22.94. for a spread of 42.9 and a standard deviation of 13.4. That is pretty darn good. I'm gonna go down there and take a look. You already saw what the groupings look like, and then maybe we'll do some longer range shots, and then we're gonna put it through the gel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. You saw these happening. I did not. So maybe 2 shots through here. I'm not sure. I don't know where one of the shots went. But sub-MOA in this application, 120 grain plus P, 300 blackout is overrated. You do not need to shoot sub-MOA with this round, with this application. You need to be able to aim at a target, a 3-inch circle, and hit your target. Would you be able to do that? Yes. So for this application, this round is applicable, not sub-MOA necessary. We'll take a couple of longer shots. There's a smaller steel over there, the second from the left, just to see how much it drops. It shouldn't drop much because it's traveling so fast. And then we'll put the table down here and do a 30-yard gel test and move on to the next. I think I was just a little high on that last one, but spread opened up by 3 feet per second thereabouts. But you know, it's not overwhelmingly, you know, the recoil isn't overwhelming. I don't know how loud it is. It's supersonic, but I'm wearing pretty good ear protection. But it's pretty muted. It's pretty darn muted. It doesn't have that boom, boom. So yeah, this is a really nice one. I'm gonna set up the gel and see how it does. I'm pretty excited for this one. Direct hit. Wow, look at that. We got some fragmentation and 22.5 inches of penetration at 30 yards. So 2 pieces fragmented there. That was quite the shot. So 2 of the petals fractured off. That is a lot. That is a lot of penetration.
That's what she said.
Back at the house, recap time. Had a chance to look at all the footage, and this round did not disappoint in the slightest. So this was a 300 blackout, 120 grain Barnes TAC TX projectile in an NAS3 case. I don't know what powder they use, and the average for 16 shots was 2271 feet per second. The groupings were pretty good as well. This was a separate test. I don't want to spoil those results yet. So it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over here I said I pushed it. That was number 7, that was number 8, and that was number 9. And then there definitely were 2 shots through that hole. So all 12 shots were right around 1, maybe 1.5 MOA. But for this round and this application, you do not need sub-MOA. Sub-MOA is overrated for what this round is capable of doing. This is not a precision round. It's not a precision rifle. This is for hunting and or personal defense. Hunting or personal defense. We don't hunt for self-defense. Sorry. So having this round do what it needs to do, it will do it. It went through the gel and it got about 23 inches of penetration. 2 of the petals fell off, or fragmented off at around that 13 to 15 inch range of that first gel, and you saw it go into the gel. I did that freeze frame, and you saw that big cavitation, and then it like rotated up towards the surface, and it was only like an inch or so below the surface, despite it being a direct hit in the front of the gel. So this round, traveling at 2271 feet per second with a 1 in 7 twist in the barrel, this was rotating at around 233,000 RPM. And you know, somebody made a comment when I mentioned that in the 8.6 Blackout. Well, you'll never see that because you know, the flight time of a bullet, no matter how far you shoot it, you know, it's a second, if that. I was out at the range this morning just shooting my 6 GT for the Mammoth Sniper Challenge, and even out to 800 or 900 yards, it's just a second or two. So to say 233,000 RPM, that's rotations per minute, but in actuality, you're only going that much. So, you know, it's only going to rotate a few times in the gel, if at all. So, but in that rotation is where the damage is going to be. You can see how they rotated down. Stop focusing on my face. You can see how that pedal is angled down, and that's because of that rotational energy. But this is a fantastic round, and whatever you are hunting with it, if you have a shot on target, it probably would drop it right then and there. I don't think they're going to walk after this. It's just too devastating of a projectile. So the Phantom Defense Spectre 120 grain plus P did the job. Fantastic round. Do not hesitate to pick some up if you are looking for a fantastic hunting round. That's going to do it for this one. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video.